Hello, good evening, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. Listen, tonight is Thursday, September the 30th. It's the last night of National Bourbon Heritage Month, so it's been a crazy day. Worked at the liquor store today, got to meet some interesting people, sell some good bourbon. We also just released our lottery winners yesterday, so people were able to pick those up today. And unfortunately, I was not a winner in this lottery, so there's that. That's a bummer. But I got to meet some really cool people. Hopefully they're tuning in tonight. I told them about Bourbon Quest, so we'll see what happens on that. Also, we had to get an oil change. Yeah, it's like, what the hell? It's just been it's not only been a crazy day, it's just been a very stressful month for me. I hope your month's been better than mine. Just had tons of things going on with child issues and roommate issues and work issues and car issues. Like, oh my god. But at least we got the bourbon and hanging out with you guys. That's what it's all about. So, with it being the last day of National Bourbon Heritage Month, I thought I would just go to my shelf of open bottles, pull out some of my favorite Kentucky bourbons, and celebrate National Bourbon Heritage Month end it on a good note. And let's hope that October is better. I believe it will be. October should be some good months. We should have a special guest, hopefully sometime. She wants to come on in October. I'm going to reach out to her. I'm going to try and push it off to November just because I still got a lot of stuff going on. And not that you want to hear about that. You want to hear about the bourbon. So, listen. Tonight we're going to do some Colonel Taylor single barrel, 100 proof, bottled and bond. A little Buckers, 2021-02 Tagalong. What's that baby ranking at? Yeah, 127.9 proof. Some Elijah Craig barrel proof. I believe this is last year's. Yeah, this is the B520 127.2 proof. So there's that. And then, who doesn't love an old Carter? I mean, they were putting out great stuff. A little old Carter bourbon. This is batch 7 coming in at 117.2 proof. So, got some heavy hitters. So, let's get to hitting. Alright, we'll start off with a little Colonel E.H. Taylor. One of my favorites. These are all my favorites. You know what I mean? I got a lot of favorites. So sweet and caramel vanilla. Delicious on the nose. So inviting. Alright. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. So let me know in the comments what you're drinking tonight. How you're, wow, that is delicious. I want to know what you're drinking tonight and how you're wrapping up National Bourbon Heritage Month. Man, that's even better than I remember the last time. That is a good single barrel Colonel Taylor. Just cherry and some black pepper, cooking spice. A little oak, caramel, vanilla. I mean, this is delicious. Both on the nose. Man, I know that drink's so smooth. You're so smooth. No, that is delicious. You know what? I'll be right back. I forgot to pour me a glass of water. So, like I said, put down in the comments what you're drinking tonight. I don't know, let me know how your Bourbon Quest has gone so far in September. Mine started off with a bang, but since then it's been, it's been definitely ED. I mean, there's been some dysfunction since the 1st and 2nd of September. I think I picked up one bottle since those 24 I picked up on those days. September's, I mean, like I said, started out with a bang, but been very disappointed after this. I don't know, things just are not hitting here in Tennessee, to my knowledge, right now. So hopefully they're coming in October. But anyway, so hopefully October is going to end up better than September. All right, little bookers. Oh yeah, there's that nuttiness. Peanut nutty butter. It does smell like a nutty butter. Butter nutty butter. What is that? That cookie. The nutty butter, right? Anyways, that's all I'm getting now that I said that. All right, let's go in for a taste. Whew. Yeah, you feel the heat on that. Whew. I will tag along to that. That's a heavy hitter. I mean, it's good. Ooh, I'm still getting that hug and finish. A lot of just caramel and vanilla. Oh man, the Tagalong I like. I like the Tagalong a lot. The pigskin was better, I think, when I did those, but the Tagalong it's delicious. Especially if you like high proof. This gal's got some heat on her. There's no doubt about that. All right, we'll go in for one little more tiny sip before I get obliterated. All right, nutty butter. Man, I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. I'd drink some more of that. That's really good, especially for the high proof. I will say the flavor on the Colonel Taylor is better, and the nose too, for that matter. But man, I mean, of course, the Colonel Taylor is 100 proof. Yeah, but if you like the high heat, and I'm still seeing tons of Tagalong out there in my market. I don't know about yours, but I mean, for the last month, every week, I will go into different stores and see 4, 5, 6 bottles of the Tagalong on the shelf. Now they don't stay there long, but they're there. I mean, I've passed up buying, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I got a budget. I ain't buying every single one of them. I mean, I have this bottle and a backup bottle, so that's plenty. I mean, the 2020-03 Bardstown batch, I believe it's called, should be, hitting here in the near future. So, but if you haven't gotten a Tagalong at this point, I recommend that. It's good. All right, little Elijah Craig barrel proof. I mean, a classic, really a classic. And I remember right, this B520 is like the ones I've had, which is not many, but it stands out as one of my favorite. I probably had 4 or 5 different batches of the Elijah Craig barrel proof. The B520s, oh yeah, heavy cherry and caramel, little black pepper, oakiness. More like black cherry. I mean, and you can smell the heat on it too. There it is. Let's open it up a little bit more. Swirl it around a little bit more. There you go. Sometimes you got to get your whiskey dizzy so you can get dizzy. You know what I'm saying? Oh. All right. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, just heavy cherry and char, vanilla vanilla cream. It drinks a lot easier than, what is it, 127 or something proof? Yeah, 127.2. It drinks lower than that. I mean, it drinks more like 115 or something compared. This one, I mean, that's 127. This is 120. This drinks a lot. This Booker's drinks a lot hotter than this Elijah Craig, in my opinion. Both delicious, just, different. These are all great. It's like now I'm getting some more sweet butterscotch. Ah, damn, that's good. All right, before things get out of control and off the rails, we'll move on to Old Carter. I don't even really like ranking these because I mean they offer some different experiences. They're all great, or at least so far. I know the Old Carter's great. All right, we'll talk about them. We'll compare. We'll try to compare them, but man, don't pass up one over the other. Just get them all because these are all delicious. I swear, Mark and Sherry Carter, you do it every time. This is back 7. This is like heaven in a glass on the nose. Just sweet, black pepper and cherry, caramel, vanilla. Man, these are hard to compare. They're all different. The sweetest, I mean, that nose on that Colonel Taylor was delicious. Elijah Craig's great. The Booker's maybe a little harsh because of the proof, but I mean, they're all good. I keep saying that, don't I? Oh yeah, sweet cherry, black pepper, and what's that? Smell the ethanol. All right. Old Carter, Mark and Sherry, y'all are great. Man, I don't get that on the nose. It's very fruit forward on the palate. Like orange and apple and like good orange and good like Granny Smith apple and caramel. Man, it was a little surprise. I mean, it's delicious. Fruit forward though, for sure. All right, cheers, Bourbon Quest. Oh yeah, still heavy on the fruit forward, like even a little banana and apple and cherry. I don't remember that the last time. I mean, it's good. It's not what I was expecting, but I like it. I don't get a lot of that on a lot of bourbons. Like, I mean, that's very fruit forward, but delicious. Maybe even a little strawberry. All right, I love Old Carter. I'm going for one more taste. Man, you know what? I'm not even going to try and rank these because that's not what this is about. This is about celebrating National Bourbon Heritage Month. These are all 4 great whiskeys, great bourbons. They offer different uniqueness and complexity. But, man, I'm telling you, any of these 4, if you see them, please buy them if you can. I mean, if they're within your budget. I mean, really, most everything, I mean, it's hard to tell about the Old Carter. I mean, they're already expensive at like MSRP is $200. That's what I paid. I mean, I'd probably pay up to $250 for an Old Carter. I don't know if I'd go above that. The Elijah Craig, I mean, you should get for $65, $70. That's what I'm willing to pay. I mean, if you've not had it, I mean, I'd go up to $99, not a cent over. The Booker is going for $100. I wouldn't pay you any more than that. Okay, 105 at the most. The Colonel Taylor single barrel. Listen, I think that the small batch of the Colonel Taylor gets a little bit of a bad rap because it's, I shouldn't say easy, but it's the easiest of their expressions to find. So therefore it gets a bad rap. But man, I'm telling you, the small batch is good. Now granted, this is a very good single barrel. Granted, I think it's the only one I've had, but it's very good. It's probably better than the small batch, but the Colonel Taylor small batch is excellent. And, just because it has a middle brother and a big brother and it's the small brother, don't sleep on the small batch. I'm telling you, it's delicious. I mean, I've got like 5 of them back there. I have 2, this one and 1 more of the single barrel, and I have 1 bottle. I don't care about their special selections: tornado, flood warning, apocalypse bottle, warehouse C, which they're already all from warehouse C. I don't care about any of that shit. The 3 I'm not saying I wouldn't buy them if I won them in a lottery, but the Twisted Sister bottle, whatever. I don't give a shit about any of those. No, the 3 that I think are their brand is the small batch, the single barrel, and then the barrel proof is off the charts. And I do have 1 bottle of it. It will. And I opened it up this year, so it will be in contention for my bottle of the year. But all 4 of these are great. I'm not even going to rank them. They offer different experiences, expressions, fruit forwardness, sweetness, heat, delicious. I mean, what else can I say? All right. I guess I'm done. Well, they're all delicious. I'm gonna taste them one more time, just because I love you, Bourbon Quest. Hey, if you haven't already, I'm almost there. I'm like, the last time I checked, I'm at 90. My goal is to get to 100 by Sunday. So if you haven't, please subscribe, smash that like button, leave a comment. Tell me what you to hear. I think October is going to be a great month. And if it's not for me, I definitely hope it is for you. But yeah, help me get to 100. All right, I want that. That's my first goal. So I'm close. I love you guys. Just need you to hit subscribe, like, comment. Tell your friends, your outlaws, your in-laws, your enemies, whatever. Ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, I don't care. I'm just trying to get to 100. But these are, man, we're going to dribble in rapid succession. Oh, that's still so good. Oh. Still brings the heat. God, that's heat. If you like heat, alright. I was going to drink them in rapid selection, but Tagalong brought the heat. Now, Elijah Craig drinks lower than his proof. Delicious. I'm drinking them in succession. I feel a little bit more heat on Elijah I did when I was just casually drinking them, but not, still nowhere near the Bookers. Alright, and we're going to wrap up the evening with some old Carter, batch number 7. I'm going to see if I still get that fruit. Man. Bring it on October. I'm ready. I'm ready for Halloween. Yeah, you know. Yeah. That is so good. Oh my goodness. Golly, that's so good. I mean, it's like sweet and fruit and bourbon-y and like, and sexy. Like, man, I know I'm being a little bit over the top, but Mark and Sherry Carter, like, keep doing what you're doing because y'all are amazing. Not only do you make great whiskey, but you're awesome people. I think I watched you on one of the Whiskey Tube channels like last night, or a little bit. I need to watch the rest of it. But I'm so glad that you came from California to embrace us with your elegancy and knowledge and bourbon blending ability, and that you have a passion for bourbon that you're able to share with us, because y'all are doing amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Everybody that I know that has experienced you and tasted your whiskey loves everything about you. I mean, you're really a special gift to the bourbon community, and I think people already know that, but I want you to know that. We love your stuff, and listen, I know you get maybe a little bit of a bad rap because of the availability and distribution, but I get that to a degree, but what you put out there is so special, it can't be mass produced. I guess that's, the only downside. But maybe at some point it can, but I feel like y'all are doing the best you can. You're doing a great job. Kudos. Golf clap. Love you, Mark and Sherry. And listen, I know I'm only a month old, but and I'll leave it up to you all. But if you ever want to grace me with doing a live stream or a show, whatever, I would love that opportunity. All right, that's enough about that. I've salivated over Mark and Sherry a little bit too long, but they deserve it. They're producing great stuff. All of these are producing great stuff. Mark and Sherry Carter, Heaven Hill, Jim Beam, and Buffalo Trace. Y'all probably get the maddest out of everything, because everything you produce is allocated. Okay, except benchmark and H&H. But, and I know that you're doing the best you can you're building warehouses. I mean, God bless you. Keep bringing us your bourbon, because we love it. We'll continue to love it. And hey, that's all I got tonight. Thank you, Bourbon Quest. It's the last day of the month. National Bourbon Heritage Month. Hey, remember your heritage. Remember where you came from. And remember those that you are passing your heritage down to. That's what I'm trying to do. Cooley, my father, Roy L. Watkins Cooley, passed his heritage down to me. And, I mean, I'm divorced, and I've been separated from my kids for a long period of time, unfortunately. but I'm hoping to reconnect with them and then, pass my heritage down to them. And hey, we're all a community. Help each other, love each other, and respect each other. And may all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Good night, Bourbon Quest. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment,